Hi guys, firstly, apologies for the lateness of this week's messages. Thought they were going to come out on time, and having a few problems with upload times and just energy, and the reason why I'll explain that in a moment, so please bear with me. Right, so last week I don't know why, but I was at work and I was guided to have a look at my grandmother's old house. Okay, so I don't know why, but I went on to Google Maps and I looked at it and I was thinking, yeah, there's a family living there now. My grandmother passed away, and this is her wedding ring. Passed away in 2000 and Christmas of 2004. Okay, so don't know why, but it felt significant that I should look at the house for some reason. So I thought, that's strange. Why am I being guided to have a look at this house? And it stuck with me on last Friday. Anyway, Monday comes and I don't know why, felt an overwhelming kind of like, still thinking about the house for some reason. And it just grew in momentum. And on, I think it was Tuesday night, I was guided to, not only I woke up and had a look at the house, I went to see when it was last for sale. What the hell's this? I was sitting there and I was thinking at 1 o'clock in the morning, why am I looking at this house? Why am I looking at houses in the area? Why am I doing this? What are you trying to tell me? And I couldn't work it out. At all. But I got stuck in this kind of like energetic loop of this particular place. And I was thinking, why you keep guiding me to my grandmother's house? Why? What is the message here anyway? So Wednesday comes, I go to work, still thinking of the house for some reason. Still thinking of the house. And then I get back from work and I'm still thinking of the house. And then I flick on, just going through, trying to chill. And I look at Facebook and I just couldn't believe it. There was somebody took their life that actually was near my nan's house, old house. Obviously, she's passed away and she doesn't live there anymore. But what was significant about the place where this person actually took their life is, and I think the energy, I must have been picking up on the person themselves. Somebody was trying to get a message through to me and was guiding me to her house for some reason, because the place where he actually took his own life was where my grandmother and my father and my grandfather originally lived. And I thought, what the heck is all this about? I just couldn't get my head around it. I thought, why give me these messages if I can't? Why give me this energy? Why am I picking up on this person in distress if I can't get to them? If I can't, there isn't anything kind of like really significant, concrete to let me help this person. It bamboozles me sometimes. I pick up on such strong energies. And yesterday at work, for some reason, I got this overwhelming dread. Honestly, it took me over and I ended up in tears. I felt so deflated, so depleted. Just like, it was almost like whatever struggles I've had, or it was just insurmountable. I just felt so defeated by everything, and it took this whole kind of energy took me over for probably about 2 hours, and I was just like, I was ready just to chuck in the towel. It was just so, I was getting really frustrated, then I was feeling really down, and all of this in 2 hours and at work, and it was just really kind of like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, so I get home last night, and you guys know I live in Cornwall, so the nearest big city to me is probably Plymouth, and I'm sure you've all heard on the news, wherever you are, we had a mass shooting yesterday evening, early evening, where one man was so distressed, so distraught, thought that picking up a gun and going out and killing his mother and 5 other people, I think it was the answer to everything, and then ending his life, but also impacting on all these other people. And I can understand that sense of overwhelming dread and where it came from, because I was actually picking up on this person's energy, but I don't know who they are. I can't help them. And as an empath, that weighs really, really heavy with me. And I've had it before. Last year, during lockdown, and the Mystic Freyja had only just started, I kept getting these overwhelming kind of like frustration, and it was with a certain sign. I didn't know where this message was going, and they were really in turmoil. And I don't know, if you look back on the videos, I can't remember what month it was, and I'd only just started, and I needed to get this message out to whoever it was. And then I found out that while I had been feeling this turmoil, this dread, this kind of like hopelessness, somebody in the next, well, it's probably about a quarter of a mile away, actually took their own life. So this week has been quite, I'd say, traumatic energy wise for me. And I don't know why. I can understand why I pick up on such strong energies, but not being able to help them in the way that I would like to is also quite debilitating for me, because these feelings come and they're not mine. They're not of my own energy. I'm taking on someone else's energy. I'm feeling their pain. It does weigh really, really heavy. So this week's readings are going to be delayed for that reason, and obviously the internet issue that I've got at the moment. But everybody knows that I upload from a hotspot, so it is quite difficult sometimes, especially when we have an influx of visitors to the actual holiday park. So all of you guys know I actually live on a holiday park, not for my own choice, but because of lockdown has forced me into this situation. So I'm just asking for some patience, really. For this week's readings, they will be uploaded this weekend. But yeah, it's not. These energies are. It's something I can't control. I could block out if I wanted to, but the main problem for me is actually trying to reach out to whoever. And I thought that the channel, although it's a spiritual channel, obviously, I don't know any other way of kind of like reaching out on a bigger platform to people who are in distress, or are feeling in distress, or are on the verge of doing something really dramatic, in the sense of changing not only their life but the lives of the people that love them, and impacting in such a negative way on not only themselves but other people. It is very, very, very debilitating for me. I can't get my head around it. Yesterday was just absolutely off the scale, really was, and I couldn't understand where that person was feeling so depleted, and it kind of like trying to rack my brains. If I could have had a vision of who it was, perhaps I could have reached out, but then there's no guarantee that that person would, be even entertaining the idea of engaging in a conversation that would stop them from doing something as dramatic as they did end up doing. So I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but I feel the need to explain it somewhat. It probably won't make much sense to most people, and to be honest, it doesn't make sense to me sometimes. But I am who I am, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. But it's just sometimes even I feel helpless that I can't help the person that needs it. So please bear with me and have some patience. If you can, the videos will be uploaded, and I'll stop waffling and come off now. So just keep your eyes open for those, and apologies in advance. Okay, love you loads, and yeah, just stay safe. Everybody stay safe, and if you're having a bit of a problem, then please do reach out to whoever you need to. And even if you wanted to, just use the free advisory service, even if you just wanted to reach out, but make sure that you do reach out to someone. Okay, friends, family, whoever will listen, you're not alone. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not alone. There are people out there that will listen to you and help you make the right decisions, not the wrong ones. And know that the universe does love you, and there are people that love and support you, that will and do love and support you around you. Okay. So without further ado, I will leave you, and I'll see you on the see you this weekend for the read. Love you loads. Take care.